I was sat next to Maya Jama, and her steak got brought out, and she wasn't here.
Did you eat her steak?
It's not easy to travel with a top hat.
No.
Exactly. Is that his real hair?
Let's go!
Yeah.
Egg and spoon race is stupid.
I was going to say that's my fave.
Oh.
Pop that coffee machine on the wall. The winner is...
Stick it on the wall.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody, and welcome to And the Award Goes To, brought to you by Argos. You're right to applaud. It's very exciting. It's the hottest award show in town. The podcast where each week a guest drops by to hand out 5 fresh awards across 5 categories tailored to their passions or expertise. It could be the best pub in the UK, the best song to get your dad on the dance floor, or the best excuse for getting out of a night out that you didn't want to go to. Whatever the topic, they get to select their winner of choice. And today we are joined by the brilliant Tolly T and Audrey, the hilarious agony aunts behind the chart-topping favourite, The Receipts Podcast. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Hello. Sit on down.
Come on down.
Beautiful people. Oh, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, welcome, Tolly and Audrey. It's a pleasure to have you on these lovely little spinny seats that we've got. Think of this as your own personal awards show where you get to dish out 5 awards in 5 categories that we have made just for you two, okay?
Exciting.
As you'll know, we sent you these awards weeks ago, and today all will be revealed. Each of your chosen winners will earn a spot on this beautiful wall of fame.
Aww.
We've got some great stuff up there already. We've got best reality show contestant. We've got best line from a film. Best way to entertain your kid.
What's the wooden spoon?
The wooden spoon is the best way to entertain your kids. Yes, we've had loads. I'm excited
cool.
to add yours to the wonderful list.
Okie dokie.
Let's talk about award shows in general. You've been to the MOBO Awards, you've been to the Podcast Awards, Glamour Awards, things like that. How do you feel when you go to them? Do you enjoy them? Do you hate them? What's the vibe?
Okay, so we've been to the Brits together.
Yeah.
And we did a
Thought
Glamour
about
Women's
that.
of the Year
Yeah.
award.
At the Brit Awards, it's a really weird one. Did you experience this as well? So the Brit Awards, everyone eats before the audience get there, which is insane.
So we didn't get that
Oh,
far,
yeah, we
right?
weren't-
So
you didn't
we
get
were
that
in
package.
the stalls. The same with the BAFTAs as well, because the BAFTAs do a thing, which I didn't know. Like, you get invited to watch the show, then you go eat after. So I assumed my invite included the meal. No. You're going to be in the audience and then you're going to go home.
And then-
and then everybody else went upstairs and I was like, okay, cool, time to go home now.
I'm telling you,
But that's fun.
at the Brits, it's like you eat before the show, but because you're on the floor, the people on the tables, they all eat. It's like a 3-course meal. Gets obviously whatever. It's nice, but like people arrive really late, and like I'm always unfashionably early.
Right, okay.
So I like really arrive early, and I'm always first person at my table, nobody else at the table apart from me and my wife.
Nice.
And then there's not really anyone else there. But what happens is that like the starter will get brought out, and then the starter gets just taken away because the person's not here.
Because I haven't been there. Yeah.
And so I'm on a table, and then the mains come out, and you know, like it's good stuff. Like it'll be like a bit of steak.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Like a
Okay.
bit of a bit of fillet,
Yeah, nice.
filet for the French of you out there. And I was sat next to Maya Jama, and her steak got brought out, and she wasn't here. yet.
Did you eat her steak?
I took her steak, man.
Does Maya know you ate her steak?
Right, I'm not going to let that steak just like leave. I'm going to have that.
Food either.
So what that? I had Maya Jama's and Roman Kemp's steak.
You ate both their steaks?
Because it just feels wasteful.
Okay.
It feels wasteful, you know?
fair.
And I would go up and I would hoover up more steaks if I was allowed, but I had a full little tummy.
Who was on our table again?
We had Nicola Roberts from Girls
We did,
Aloud.
yes.
Love
We
Nicola
had
Roberts.
Mylene Clark.
Yes, we
And
did.
we had Louise Redknapp.
Oh, I like it.
And it was really weird
Yeah.
being there acting like, we're meant to be here too. And I want to be like,
Yeah, it's like, oh my God,
what
that's
are we
Louise
doing
Redknapp.
here?
Yeah,
Do you know
yeah.
what's a good award? The Sky Awards.
Oh, that was actually really
Yes, and the
good.
food was really good at that
The
one as
food
well. It
was
was like the Sky
great.
Comedy Awards.
Yes.
Oh.
And then who came out and we were like, is that
Was it Slash?
Slash
performed,
performed.
yeah.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, he came and done
Slash performed. Yeah.
a little solo. It was really good.
It's actually really good.
Yeah, it was
we
really
watched
good. It was
Slash
so
perform.
random, but
That's
so
mental.
good.
Did he have a top hat on? Or did
He did have a top
He
hat.
did.
That's how we identified
fully
him.
Slash because he came on, and I think we missed the intro, and I was like, "Is that not that man?" And Audrey was like,
Yeah.
"What Slash?" I was like, "Oh, it is."
Isn't that weird?
actually
I do
him.
like it sometimes where people lean into their thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You would have thought that he would have gone, you know what? A hat used to be my thing.
No.
I'm not going to wear a hat anymore. It's not easy to travel with a top hat.
No.
Exactly. Is that his real hair?
It's, maybe his hair's attached to his hat.
Good
It
point.
could be that.
Maybe
'Cause
that's
he's
why.
still
That
got
could be a
good
good
head of
lacy
hair.
wig, to be
That's
fair.
got a good head of
Yeah,
hair on
that's
him.
definitely
Yeah.
Are you ready to get on for your award?
Yes,
Yeah,
this is going to
let's
be the
do
best
it.
award show we've been to.
There is some snacks at the back if you
Okay,
fancy them.
amazing.
Those really you know those oat bars that are too crumbly. Those ones.
I love
those
an
ones
oat
where you
bar.
open them and then
They start falling
suddenly
And they
it's
go
everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
I opened it in a taxi on the way home from here the other day, and I think I've got a bad review now
They
forever.
will. So I remember being in a taxi once, and he was telling me about his worst experience with a celebrity, and I was like, "Oh, what happened?" He was like, "She came in, she had croissants, and she left all her croissant
the
crumbs
crumbles.
all over the table." And he was like, he hates her.
Yeah.
I won't say her name, but he hates her.
Oh my
he was
God.
so angry about that. So that's how that man is talking about you now.
It's unbelievable. Okay, right. This is great. I can't wait for your awards. You've got some
Okay.
absolutely great selections, and I can't wait to find out what your winners are. Award number 1. Can we have a drum roll, please? It was almost certainly too loud. The worst fashion trend of the 21st century. Brackets so far.
So far. So
Interesting.
very interesting. What are your thoughts?
Well, so you are a fashion blogger in sort of the early
was.
2010 vibes.
Oh my God! Look at research getting done.
Stop it. And so you know about fashion. You're
Right,
across all
okay.
this stuff.
Yes, yeah.
So that's the problem. I went to Reading Festival this year to do some stand-up comedy there, and fashionable kids there, and I was suddenly like, oh no, all of these kids are dressing how I dressed.
how we used to.
You know,
it's all
that
bad.
that mad thing where the girls. They have like their
So that
the
was
low
going to be
rise.
there for me. That was going to be a big contender. The low rise, the
Yeah.
like it's just. And we did low rise, and sometimes if you felt a bit cheeky, and maybe have bought your first G-string,
I know. I knew this was coming.
you might have
Yep.
just allowed the little G-string to be on show,
Tiny little bit, just above the jeans.
just above the
yeah.
jeans,
Just above the jean.
and then the low rise just above the bum line.
Back in the day, I did have a pair of jeans like that. They were so low, like it was actually very risky. I don't know that I like that trend though.
No, it's disgusting.
Yeah, I think that needs to stay back.
Yeah.
But do you know what I don't like, and I don't think should ever make a return?
Go on.
A shrug.
What's a shrug?
So it's basically like a mini cardigan, but it's literally just
It's no
sleeve.
sleeves. It's just like a blanket with a hole in the head.
Yeah, it's just like literally just sleeve and then nothing else.
Wait, what? So
Like a shrunk cardigan.
It's a shrunk cardigan.
Yeah.
So we talking. So it's a cardigan, but too small.
No,
Yeah.
imagine a blanket like
Yeah.
this, and then a hole in the middle for the head.
Yeah.
And then just put it over your head.
Poncho.
No, you're thinking. Yeah,
I'm thinking poncho.
You're thinking
Wait,
of
what's
poncho.
a
Shrugs.
shrug?
Don't you remember shrugs? They're like mini cardigans. They used to come up there, but they're just sleeves, basically.
Oh, yes, I'm thinking
Has it
You're
got
thinking
sleeves?
ponchos. Yeah, just literally sleeves.
It's literally
And like a
sleeves.
mini, it's like a mini, like imagine you've shrunk your cardigan 20 times in the washing.
Oh, so is it like
But
a
it was-
crop
but-
top cardigan?
Crop top
Yeah.
cardigan just with long sleeves, but we called them shrugs.
I do know what you're talking about.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
That was
know
quite
what you're
ugly.
talking about.
I thought
Yeah.
I invented scousers.
Yeah, no, they
I
were a
was
thing.
convinced I was the one who invented that, right? Because there was a
That
point
was
in
a
my
bad
life I went to
trend.
be a fashion designer, and I drew out scousers, and suddenly everyone started wearing scousers, and I was like,
What's
oh
a
my God.
scouser?
It's a trouser
I
with a
thought you meant
skirt.
like
skirt
people
on
from
top of
Liverpool.
a
skirt. No.
I was like, I invented scousers. I'm like, I think the people of Liverpool
I think
might
they
have a
might have
problem
done that
with
before
it.
you. And a little mini skirt,
A little mini skirt
attached to
attached,
it.
yeah.
What?
Yeah,
They
that's
were-
coming back. I saw
they were
someone wear it
skirt
the
and
other
trousers.
day.
They are ugly. They need to stay in the noughties
Yeah.
and never return.
So, mate, I'm going so deep with this. This is
Yeah.
unbelievable. So it's a skirt and trousers, and it's attached. Is it like a zip vibe?
But the real fashionistas
No.
would just wear trousers and then find
Put
a
a
random
skirt
skirt and put on top of it bad times.
Yeah.
Jeggings.
Oh, yeah.
If I never see jeggings again, I'm fine.
Yeah. no, jeggings are bad.
And wait, I know this
You
one.
know jeggings.
Yeah.
It's
Think
jean
about it,
leggings.
Jean leggings, yeah.
Yes.
And the worst ones are the ones with the pretend pockets. It was just with the stitches, like a stitch
Oh
in
my
a pocket,
God,
but
they
no
were
actual
so bad.
pocket.
No actual
Yeah.
pocket, nothing worse.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what else was quite bad? Sorry, now I'm on a roll.
This
Let's
is
go.
great.
Leather leggings.
I won't let you do that.
Really?
You
No,
that wore a
leather-
waistcoat and a tie with no
I know,
t-shirt
I
will
know.
not talk badly about leather leggings.
Leather leggings. I know
Leather
that they were
leggings.
very much a thing back then. Are they making a comeback or
And
something?
I used to have really cheap ones as well, so
Yes.
it will start like cracking.
and they were a bit baggy on the bottom.
Like
yeah,
it would
yeah.
start to peel.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
because
what
it
I
was
was
like a
thinking.
incredibly
snake.
cheap.
Yeah,
That was-
slightly
yeah.
sort of your skin. How do you feel about fedoras? They were in, weren't they, early 2000s?
Oh my God.
So I've got a bit. Oh, it's.
I feel like sort of,
Even
you know.
the emo boys used to wear them.
I
Yes.
know it was a thing men wore that they thought it made them look a bit like mysterious
Yeah,
and
all
sexy.
Yep.
fashionistas.
And it was like a stupid fedora and like a camel coat.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that was a
And they
bad
just used
time.
to commit to being like, and skinny jeans to be like, oh, we're the good
We're fashion
men.
boys.
Yeah.
Sort of like
Oh.
it felt, made you feel like sort of almost, it was like a Bruno Mars thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I wear a fedora though? Absolutely.
Same. I used to love a fedora. In fact, I thought I was going to try and bring it back the other day, but then I was like, no, it's really not
Do it. Commit to
I
it.
think it's
Do you know the
time.
worst fedora was the floppy ones? You know like the
Yeah,
woolly
if they didn't
floppy
have- if
hats
they
we
didn't have
just
the
used to
shape.
wear. They didn't
Yeah,
have a
yeah,
structure. We just used
If
to
they didn't have
wear.
shape.
This is so fun. I'm excited to find out who your winner is. Should we find out who the winner is?
Yes,
Oh,
please.
yes.
Okay, let's find out who your winner is. The worst fashion trend of the 21st century. Drum roll, please. And the award goes to arm warmers.
A worthy winner.
Arm warmers.
Yes, arm warmers.
A worthy winner.
A worthy winner. And I feel strongly about this.
Okay, yes.
Okay, so not only does it look stupid,
Okay.
it's incredibly impractical. And I have got a big thing about things that are meant to keep you warm, but just have a cutout. I'll give you examples. An open toe boot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why would a boot
Yep.
be open toe?
Yep.
A gilet. Why would a jacket not have sleeves?
Yep.
Do you see where I'm coming from?
Yeah, I
here?
don't understand the gilet thing.
Yeah.
People are so into gilets.
Worse,
They'll
a
never leave.
sleeveless denim.
Oh my
vest.
god.
Yeah, denim vest
Like why?
is bad.
What context would I want my body to be warm and my arms to be cold?
That
Yeah.
part. So why would I want this part of my arms to be
Yeah.
and then leave my fingers? That's the part that actually feels incredibly
No.
cold.
Do you know what? It doesn't make any sense. No, but I guess they're more practical because I was going to say fingerless gloves.
I mean, it's
But that was so that you could do things, isn't
You
it?
could do things with them.
And also, if I've got long sleeves on, because I assume it's the winter that I will wear arm warmers.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Leg
You know
warmers.
what? To add to that, just the other extremities. I don't think I understand leg warmers.
Yeah, it makes no
Like
sense.
so
where are
stupid.
people, like putting the leg warmers on in, it's like an 80s thing
Yeah.
with like the workout attire.
Yes.
At what point are you working out and thinking,
Yeah.
my ankles are a bit breezy?
Yeah, it's very odd. I don't know.
So weird, but you're right. Arm warmers.
It's
Yeah.
just stupid.
That's a good shout. I think that is I think it's a worthy winner.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
That is a
too.
worthy winner.
Me too.
Wonderful work, guys. Do you want to put it up on the wall?
I sure do.
Put it up on the wall. Yes, Tolly. Love.
yeah, the stripy ones.
Yeah. Love that. Well done. Great first award. Okay, let's move on to award number 2. It is the biggest red flag you shouldn't ignore on a first date. Yeah. An incredible category. Let's talk about some nominees that we've got. What are the nominees that we have for the biggest red flag you shouldn't ignore on a first date?
Do you know what? I don't like someone that tries to order for me.
Okay, you don't think it's assertive?
Not really.
Okay.
I
I
know
don't mind a
what you mean.
suggestion.
Yeah.
But some people can be quite forceful. That's actually happened to me before. And the person was like, you've got to have to say, and I'm just like, sir, let me explore the menu. There's other things that I want to tap into. It's on your dime.
Yeah.
So this is the time to be experimental, not when it's on my own cash.
True.
So I didn't like that, but he was really adamant that I have the steak and I really didn't want it. But it was quite forceful. So that's put me off ever since.
I'll be very honest, since you said steak, ordering a well-done steak.
Yeah, that's a bit
Ordering a
of a nick.
well-done steak actually irks me.
I know what you mean.
And then
It's
like,
so
you're
uncouth.
struggling to cut it open and you're shaking the table because it's so hard.
Yeah. Chewy steak,
Like
man.
this doesn't need
Yeah.
to happen. You didn't need to get it well done. What is the point of doing that? Also, like, If you can't use chopsticks, don't.
Yeah, that's an I can't use them.
Like, just don't. Like, it's actually
Yeah.
okay to be like, hey, I'm not actually great at this. I'm going to use another option.
Yeah.
But then just watching you struggle with a chopstick, I find incredibly
Should
irritating.
that be part of the date, though? Just making you go in like, you know what, this is going to be really embarrassing. I don't know how to use chopsticks. Could you help me?
Then that can be cute.
And then it's like a cute
Yeah,
thing, and then you
maybe.
help together.
Yeah,
I think the
maybe.
problem is maybe it's like men might be like, oh no, don't teach me how to do it. I know how to do it. I know how to do it.
Yeah,
I know how to
exactly.
do it. And then
Yeah.
you're like, no, just like make it fun.
Also, how they treat staff and
Yeah,
people
that's
around
a
them.
massive
It's a
one.
big one. Like, if
Yeah.
you're on a
Big one.
first
That
date
is
and they are
massive.
awful to people around
Big one.
them, I hate that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it amazes me how some people are still rude to people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Like-
crazy.
It's 2025,
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to see what your winner is. This is going to be
Okay.
fantastic. What are we going to go for? The biggest red flag you shouldn't ignore on a first date. The award goes to, drum roll please, Lateness. This is a great one. Fully agree. Fully agree on this. Fully agree.
So Audrey is the punchable one. So I cannot sit here and say I have not been late for a date. So I will not talk.
Really, you've never.
I'm always late for a date.
You're always late for dates.
Yes.
And what on purpose? Is it
A little bit. I think 10 minutes is always on purpose.
Okay.
Or about 5-10 minutes, because I don't want to be the one sitting there waiting.
I hear it.
Yeah, I want, and I've pictured, like, you know, I think a lot, so I've pictured my walk onto the table. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
take me in.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
if I'm
yeah.
on time and sat there, you can't take me in.
Yeah. true.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I
So
know what you mean.
that's why.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Yeah.
shout. I think lateness, big ick for you then.
Yeah, big ick, like, but not like, I don't mind 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But anything over that, you know, there was like a conversation the other day online about how long do you wait? Because this girl got stood up and she was like, she waited for an hour before she walked away, and before she realised that she was being stood up. And everyone, you know, people have got different, you know, people are strict about these things, and some people like 20 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour, blah blah blah. But I just think it's rude.
I think if you haven't heard from them,
Yeah, and she
like,
had-
if
yeah,
you're
she
5
heard
minutes,
nothing.
just be like, hey, I'm
Yeah.
running late. I'm sorry, I'll see
Yeah.
you soon, and
Yeah,
that's fine.
exactly.
But if you've heard nothing from them,
Yeah.
I think about like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
and it's like, okay, cool.
she heard
Yeah, 'cause,
nothing
like
from
if they
him.
know they're going to be late,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
tell them they're going to be late.
Yeah, that part.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
mad.
Exactly.
If you're gonna like just go.
Yeah.
Go on a date with someone else.
Exactly. And you've got to be apologetic as well. You've got to be like, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. Give a reason. Traffic, couldn't find parking, but I'm coming. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
And then pay.
Because like if they arrive 20 minutes late and you've got someone else at the table with you, it's
Hey,
too late. We've
then
moved
I'll-
on, man.
Exactly, we've moved on.
I
We've
swiped
left
in
it.
the real life.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I think it's true. I think it's a power thing when people are late because they think that your time is their time is more important than yours.
Sometimes it's just like life gets in the way, and what normally takes a 30-minute journey is now a 40-minute journey because
I'm
there's a
with
bit
you.
of traffic, and like you thought the hair was going to be fine, but it wasn't fine, and the outfit you had in your head when you tried it on wasn't that nice. So it's not like because you, there's just a lot of things happening.
And also, genuinely, I do get it. The fact that like there's so much more for women to do than men.
Yeah.
Like there's so much more. Like my wife obviously just takes a little bit longer to get ready than me because there's so much to think about.
Exactly.
It's insane, man.
Yes.
There's so much more expectation that you've got to have the hair that's all nice and all of this stuff, and it's oh my
And there's the 20
God.
minutes you need before you go in because you're like, oh, why am I still here dating? What's
Yeah.
going on with my life? When will something click?
Wonderful stuff. I think that's absolutely excellent. Do you want to put it up on the wall?
Yeah.
Put it up on the wall. The award for the biggest red flag on the first date goes to Lateness. 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 And now, a quick break with thanks to the brand behind it all, Argos, and their much-loved A-List. The A-List is an exclusive, curated collection of the hottest trending products from the most desirable brands. The true icons of tech, electricals, gaming, and more, all of which Argos are thrilled to give the star treatment they deserve. They have a whole heap of products which deserve a standing ovation from the likes of Ninja, Nintendo, and Samsung. So, if you fancy browsing a lineup of seriously iconic finds, check out the A-List via the Argos app, subject to availability in selected stores and argos.co.uk. For our next award, we have the A-List Award. What sets it apart? Well, the nominees are all hand-picked from Argos's A-List, the place to find premium brands and must-have products. Let's get into it. And your category is the purchase most likely to scream, I've got my life together. And the nominees are the Ninja Luxe Cafe Pro coffee machine. With an integrated assisted tamper, cool touch steam one, and barista assisted technology.
Okay.
Bit of fun, isn't it?
Yes.
That one. And next up, we have the Fujifilm X half camera. With 2 unique formats for stills and videos and 13 film simulations included.
Okay.
I like to read the whole brief.
Okay.
I like to read the whole brief. And our last nominee is a Samsung 50-inch QLED TV. With intelligent 4K upscaling and on-screen sound tracking for an immersive audio-visual experience. You lucky people.
Okay.
Pop that there. Wonderful stuff. What are you thinking, guys?
Okay, so I'll be honest. I think there is something about not having a telly that looks like your life is well put together. I think if I went into a household with no telly and books and artwork and a vinyl player, I'll be like, yeah, this person has got it well put together. That's nothing about me. I love a big telly.
I might think that, but I might also think, have I gone back in time?
No, because I think... Well, I still think a big telly is a sign of wealth. So, like, my inches are inched. You know, like, I think it's very important. But I think there is something about, like, do you know when they're like, minimalist is the new maximalist? Like, reining it in a bit, being, I'm an intellect, I like to read, and loads of plants. I think that feels like I'm well put together.
We've got some other nominees left. What are you thinking?
Coffee machine.
Coffee machine,
The
important.
Ninja coffee machine. So... this feels like my life is well put together. Just imagine it, getting out of bed, walking down the stairs with a nice little robe on, and like just in your kitchen, and you just see the glimmer of your shiny coffee machine. Get your nice little mug out.
Yeah.
And this is all soundtracked by lovely morning vibes and music.
Yeah.
I think this is what it is.
My morning starts when it's like the coffee machine is on and it makes that noise.
And you can
It's
hear
like,
it, it's like an activation, like, let's go!
Yeah. That's what it starts with. That's good. It's good.
But in a well put together way.
I think if you've got a camera just on you all the time, you can seem like you have your life together because you take pictures, but you don't just take pictures, you make scrapbooks. And you actually make photo albums.
Yeah.
And people that still like go and get them printed and make photo albums, you have to be organised to do that.
I think
Or
there is some-
jobless.
Yeah.
Or unemployed.
All loads of fun time.
Because we all take photos on our phone, right?
Yes.
We all do that.
Yeah.
If someone's got a camera, I'm thinking like oh my
says
God, this
something
person's
about
interesting.
Yeah.
Immediately, I think they're an interesting person.
That's true.
Exactly.
That is
So
very,
was-
very true.
But-
However, I was thinking more the coffee machine.
But are they interesting or life put together? Remember what we are awarding here, guys. Can you see I take judging very
That is
seriously?
very
Yeah.
true.
The category is very, very serious.
That's
Yeah.
very
You
true.
You get what I mean? What are we awarding? Are you an interesting person or do you have your life put together?
And imagine having your life so much together that you don't need coffee. Do you know what I mean?
no, but-
Someone who's like has 9 hours sleep and doesn't need caffeine.
That's a good point.
But you're organised, so you have a coffee machine so that you don't stop off at the coffee shops and you just head straight to work.
Save a
You just head
fortune.
straight to your meetings.
buy
You
a
save
house.
your money.
Yeah.
You know, so you've got your life together in that sense. Because why would you not have one in your house?
Okay, the purchase most likely to scream, I've got my life together. And the award goes to, drumroll please.
The
coffee machine.
Of course it is. It's the Ninja Luxe Cafe Pro coffee machine. With an integrated assisted tamper, cool touch steam one, and barista assist technology. Okay, love that. Who wants to put it on the wall?
Audrey, I think you should.
I don't mind.
Step up, Audrey. Pop
Stick
that
it
coffee
on the
machine on the wall. The winner is the Ninja
it
Luxe
on the
Cafe Pro
wall.
coffee machine. Ah. Genuinely good. I might have to actually get one of those. If you like the sound of any of the products that we've just mentioned, check the Argos app, website, or your local store for availability, which may vary. Round of applause, everybody. What an award. Okay, should we move on to award number 4?
Let's go. I'm
Let's
excited.
Go. Let's do it. It is the best event at a school sports day. It's good.
That's a good one, isn't it?
It's good.
Yes.
Nostalgic,
Yes.
fun.
Yes.
What are we talking about? Nominees vibes.
Okay, so school sports day, I think everybody should take it incredibly seriously.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
It's partly why I cannot wait to have a child.
Yep.
Just so I could be back in that grassy field again. Looking forward to a race.
Looking forward to
But wait, and they better change this by the time I have my kids. Apparently, it's all friendly. It's not competition anymore. It's everybody gets a prize. None of that.
It's
we
the
will have
taking part that
winners
counts.
and losers, and people will cry, people will cheer.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking
Pushing
about.
people.
Old school.
Like that. Tell you what, I love that video of Princess Diana beating everyone.
Yes,
Is that
that's what I'm talking about.
legendary?
And wearing your colours of your forms. And I love a sports day.
Love a sports day, man.
Oh, it's such good
Tug
fun.
of war?
Tug of war.
What happened to tug of war? Why is that not a sport that we all enjoy?
And a tug of war is so you have to place people at the right places. Everyone thinks, just put the strongest at the top. No,
you have to be
strongest at the
strategic.
weakest in the middle.
Why is tug of war not in the Olympics?
So
is it
many
not?
sports should be
Serious
in the Olympics.
question.
Yeah,
Like serious question.
I think they think they're above it.
Like there's fast walking. Why is there not
And
tug
there's
of war?
also breakdancing, as we saw in the
break
last
dancing.
in the Olympics?
Yes,
Breakdancing
don't you
Olympics.
remember that last last of the
Skateboarding's in the
Olympics?
Olympics.
I did not
Yes,
know
it's
this.
in the Olympics breakdancing.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you know what I don't want to be a nominee? I know we're talking about what we want to be nominees. Egg and spoon race is stupid.
I was going to say that's my fave.
Egg and spoon race.
Why is it your fave?
Because I just feel like it's quite inclusive. Do you know what I mean? You don't necessarily have to be like the strongest. You just have to have, is it agility?
Yeah, like good hand-to-eye
hand
coordination,
Yeah,
I
you just have to have
suppose.
good coordination, and I feel like a lot of people can get involved in that, and it's so intense, and especially when you start walking with the wiggle.
Yeah.
Like, and everyone's
cheats.
like walking like that.
People
like, I
cheat
love
on
that
it and then they put
walk.
their little thumb on it and then start doing that. People cheat.
Yeah,
I love
that
it.
is true.
And also, they don't use eggs anymore, so the risk is gone.
Wait, what do
What?
they
They
use?
just use little colourful balls.
No,
that's not the same.
No,
There
you
is no.
cannot
They
stop.
need to
Honestly,
bring back
they
eggs.
don't use
Stop.
eggs anymore. There's no risk. There's no protein.
But what is the risk in dropping an egg?
Yeah, exactly.
The only thing that's gonna
It just
hurt
cracks.
itself is the
It's
egg.
fine.
At my sports days, the eggs used to be cooked, and we used to crack them and eat them after.
Oh,
Yeah.
sustainable. I like it.
Exactly. We weren't just wasting eggs.
Yeah,
you know, in
that's
this
true.
climate.
You're not wasting it. Then it can
So,
go.
yeah.
straight
Or do you
into
remember
the
putting
food.
a sandbag on your head race? Did you guys used to have that?
That
Little
was great.
sandbag race. That was
That
quite
was a
fun.
good one.
The little the little beanbag.
Yeah,
on
little
your head.
beanbag.
Yeah,
and you, like,
and then you,
Trying to balance the beanbag on your head.
Yeah.
And what about the hoppy one?
Oh, the sack race.
sack
Sack race. Sack race.
Yeah, that was a good
Excellent
stuff.
stuff.
Love the sack
Wheelbarrow race.
race.
The little
Wheelbarrow
wheelbarrow was a good
race.
one.
Wait, wheelbarrow's
They
hard.
say that that's like
It is
health
act-
and safety
That
now.
is teamwork thing as well.
That
You
is
have to be like
proper
aligned with your
teamwork.
person.
That is hard.
I think
work.
they should make husbands and wives and husbands and wives do that.
I think that is true. I think
Yeah.
they should. I think they should. I think that should be a way that you audition who you want to be with.
If
you know
were
what I mean.
able to do the wheelbarrow
Like we
race.
were saying, what you don't want to be on your first date. I
Mm-hmm.
think the fourth date, everyone should have to be made to like wheelbarrow their wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To see whether you're like, okay, yeah, this is the kind of
Yeah.
arm strength I want for the rest of
Exactly.
my life.
And we've got the coordination going here. We're good.
And then
I think
she
that's a good
goes
one.
and watches you do an egg and spoon race to see
Exactly.
whether you're like, this is
Exactly.
what I want for a husband.
Yep.
A man who can balance an egg on a
it.
spoon.
Egg and a spoon.
That is it.
Absolutely.
Fine. I think that's
Yeah.
good. I think it's a good process.
I think we should start bringing sports day in adults, like an office sports day, a friendship
Yeah.
group sports day. Like
We
I
have a
think,
family one.
do you have? Oh, that
have a
would be
family
so
one every
good.
Do you actually have one?
Yeah.
It's so good. Yeah. We have the best. I mean, I'm just there for the food and the snacks, but everyone else has a great time.
I'll take that any day
Would
of the
you
week.
guys take part in the parents' race at the end of sports day?
Yeah, I
and
think
would you
so.
take it seriously, or would you be like, oh, it's a bit of fun?
Yeah, but I would take it pretty seriously. I think my thing is I'm not very competitive, but I also would train for years to win. That's my
Not
vibe.
competitive at all.
I'm like, guys, I'm not competitive at all. What's this? I'm incredible at the egg and spoon race because I've been training every night since I had a child. Yeah, I think that's absolutely fantastic. Let's find out your winner of the best event at a school sports day. Drum roll, please. And the award goes to the relay race. Yes.
So good.
The relay race is a classic.
It absolutely is.
Oh,
It's the
love the
It
relay
is the
race.
finale for a reason.
Yep.
It brings the crowds in.
Yep.
It brings multiple runners in.
Mm-hmm.
It is a good time. A good time of teamwork and supportiveness, and also gripability. Because I think people think it's just the running fast.
Nope.
No. It is the bit where you have to. So as you can tell, I was an athlete, and I used to run the relay, and it's the bit where you have to place it perfectly in their hands. So everyone just thinks, oh, you scramble. No, you do. You hold it out like this,
that is the
and they
backhand.
put the baton right in the middle there, and then you grab onto it like this, and then you run for your life. It's such a good time, and you get to keep cheering every single time. And sometimes you think you've called it, but you have your secret weapon that's running the last bit.
Oh my God, yes.
And as soon as that secret weapon gets her hand on that baton,
And off she.
It is fun because you do
Such
have
a
that
good time.
added element of like something that can go wrong.
yes, exactly. You can drop it.
Yeah.
It's
I love
multiple
relay.
races, so you can
Yeah.
you're cheering. It's such a good time.
Okay, right. Let's put it up on the wall. Are you ready?
Okay, let's go.
Let's do it. Pop it up on the wall. The relay race, of course it is.
Yes.
Smashed it. What you should have done is you should have done half of it and then you should have handed it over and then done the other half. Okay, it's time for the big moment, the award that we put to every guest on, and the award goes to, this is our top honor. The one that really counts, okay? Tolly Audrey, your final category is the absolute best feeling in the world. What we're after is the most exciting, electric feeling in the world. Something that sparks just pure joy from your soul, okay? Let's get straight into it. Drum roll, please. The absolute best feeling in the world. The award goes to when you discover a brand new TV series with 18 seasons and 10 episodes each, all of which are an hour long. It's a good one. There is no better feeling.
Yes.
There's nothing like it.
Fantastic.
I mean, some will say love your first child or getting a degree, but that's not universal enough.
Nope.
not.
This is a feeling that we can all have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On our LED TV.
Oh,
50
yes.
inch.
With our coffee.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it is the best time when someone's like, have you heard of this show? And you're like, no, like, tell me about it. It's great. You'd love it. And I love when someone who loves me tells me I'd love it. Because they're probably right. I would love it.
Yep.
And that's just happened to me. I am about 4 years late,
Yep.
but I have just discovered this tiny little show that no one's heard of, Succession,
Fantastic.
which is the best TV show I have seen in a very, very long time.
Unbelievable. I was the same. I sort of found out about it at the end.
Yes.
When everyone was like, oh, and so it's that feeling in your heart that you know that you have never got to wait for an episode.
It's all there.
It's all there for the
Yeah.
taking.
Back
Nom
to
nom.
back. Yep.
Yeah.
And they're full and they're juicy and they're funny. I'm having so much of a good time. I've gone on Reddit pages to talk to people that I
Yep.
don't know
Yep.
about my new discovery.
This is fantastic.
I
Sort
am
of the lore
so
of it.
into it, and I'm looking at all the meme pages for Kendall. I'm having such a good time.
Yeah. Have you
Love
finished it?
No, not yet.
Oh my God.
Because
You haven't
it
finished
is
it. It's so good.
no.
I can't wait for you to finish it. It's the best.
I'm on season 3, and because I know that's only 4 seasons, I need to give
Yeah.
myself some time because I know I have to mourn it.
Mate, that last
Yeah.
season
Is it amazing?
Unbelievable.
Does Logan die? Logan dies, isn't he? Don't tell me.
I'm not telling
Okay,
you.
don't tell
I'm
me.
not telling you.
Well, I'm so excited.
You guys are making me want to start it.
You
You
must.
haven't
I might
started
start
it.
it.
It's such
And
a
that's
good
the
time.
fact. Don't you know what?
People
It's
speak
there in
really
the
highly
world
of
for you
it.
to watch whenever you're ready.
But you know, sometimes when a show's so good, you start rationing it. I don't know if
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I
like
do that,
you're like,
yeah.
oh, I don't want to do too much, you know.
No, it's
a
gonna-
treat.
yeah,
It's a-
it's like a treat.
it's a
It's like let me
Yeah.
even start watching something else so that I can savor the
Yeah.
goodness of this other show. Because
Yeah.
I don't want it to end.
Never do more than 2 episodes.
Yeah,
That's the
too
rule.
much. Yeah.
Blanket rule. I binged the whole of Breaking Bad in about that. I'm gonna say like a week. The whole thing. I was doing like 5 or 6 episodes a day. I didn't even watch it properly.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
It's
I
good. This is
started, but I
perfect.
never
You know
finished.
what? You're about to have the absolute best feeling in
I
the
know.
world.
I have never seen it. There's so many shows like that. I still haven't seen Game of Thrones.
It's
Game
good.
of
It's
Thrones
got
is
so much of the best feeling in the world out of
Yeah.
you.
Got
so
so many
good.
more good things.
You've
to
got so
tell.
good. It's great. If you
very
like,
exciting.
you know what? It's like Game of Thrones is like Succession with swords and boobies.
Yeah, I like it.
You will though.
It's
If I like it,
costumey.
you'll like it.
What's been a show that you've discovered that you're like, oh, I'm in for a good time?
Do you know what? Game of Thrones did that for me because it's so polar opposite of anything that I would usually watch. And I remember I tried watching it about 5 or 6 times and I just couldn't. I was just like, this is not a bit of me. I'm not into medieval. I'm not into all of that. But it is brilliant. It is so good.
It's so complicated
It's so
that you like get
complex,
really
yeah.
sucked in. It's
Exactly.
really weird.
And then I was watching it just as the last season was a thing and everyone was anticipating it and stuff. And it was nice being a part of it. But also I really liked Prison Break was like that for me. I discovered it late and watched it. And Sex and the City. I discovered that so late and I had so many seasons and so many episodes. It was brilliant. I loved it.
I think that's an absolutely wonderful category.
Yes.
And I think that's a worthy winner. Do you want to put it on the wall?
Yes, let's put it on
Put it on the wall, Audrey!
Woo!
What a feeling. What a feeling.
What a feeling.
Ah. Right. Lovely stuff, guys. But before we go, let's recap your slate of incredible award winners. Here's what you gave us. For the worst fashion trend of the 21st century so far, you guys went with arm warmers. For the major red flag you shouldn't ignore on a first date, you went for the lateness. For the purchase most likely to scream, I've got my life together, you guys went with the Ninja Luxe Cafe Pro coffee machine. For the best event in a school sports day, you guys went for the relay race. I really enjoyed that one. And lastly, for the absolute best feeling in the world, you guys went with when you discover a brand new TV series with 18 seasons and 10 episodes each, all of which are an hour long. Are you satisfied with your winners?
Very satisfied.
Very worthy
Very,
winners.
very good.
in each
Very
category.
worthy winners.
Yeah.
What an award show.
Would you
Right.
say these have been the best?
I'd say almost certainly the best. And if I was to do an award show of the best episodes of And the Award Goes To, this would win the award.
That's exactly what I
Thank
want to
you.
hear.
This would
Thank
win the
you.
award and I'd put it up on the wall.
If I hear you say this to anybody, then
Yes, and the award goes to, for the best episode of And the Award Goes To, Audrey and Tolly, everybody! Put it up on the wall! Lovely stuff. And that's it for this episode of And the Award Goes To. Thank you so much to Tolly T and Audrey for joining us. And if you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to follow, drop us a 5-star rating and subscribe on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. We'll be back next time with a fresh pair of guests and 5 more awards to hand out. Until then, head back to the Argos app and check out all of the A-list for all your must-have tech, electricals and premium brands. Bye!